Hey guys, this Blake Lively drama does not end. I'm going to show you new text messages that don't make her look good. We have people who are saying that she was flirting with Justin Baldoni, and she is also now trying to subpoena Justin's text messages along with the rest of his team. Blake wants to see what the heck they were saying over the past 2.5 years. So, let's dive in and get into everything that has been reported. The drama surrounding their legal battle over It Ends With Us has intensified big time, and we just got some major updates that are honestly crazy. The first stunt arrived this weekend, still has people talking, and if you didn't see it, Blake and Ryan made an appearance at SNL 50th anniversary special on Sunday. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds made their first joint public appearance, something no one expected given the legal storm swirling around them. During a playful audience Q&A led by Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, Ryan's quick wit took center stage. When asked how he was doing, he smirked and blurted, "Great! Why, what have you heard?" In a single breath, the entire auditorium tensed, and social media exploded with debates about whether he was making a joke or a cunning dig at the swirling rumors. What made it more intriguing was Blake's subtle reaction, a flicker of unease that the cameras couldn't hide. Some viewers praised the couple for lightening the mood, arguing that their playful banter showed they wouldn't be bullied into silence. Others felt the remark was in poor taste, turning a very real legal battle into a late-night punchline. While comedic stunts are par for the course on SNL, the real question is why they were there at all. Many suspect the appearance was a strategic move, an attempt to gauge public sentiment and remind everyone that, lawsuit or not, they're still major players in Hollywood. But that was only the start of what would become a much deeper controversy. Soon after the SNL cameo, headlines zeroed in on a stunning piece of legal news. Blake Lively's legal team had subpoenaed Justin Baldoni's text messages, calls, and data logs spanning 2.5 years. They believe these digital breadcrumbs could prove what they call a calculated smear campaign aimed at tarnishing Blake's reputation. According to people close to the case, Blake is convinced Justin's crisis PR machinery worked behind the scenes to spin narratives against her, stories that painted her as difficult, unprofessional, or worse. On the other side, Justin's attorneys are calling this demand an outrageous fishing expedition. They argue that Blake's team is rummaging through an enormous chunk of his personal life, hoping to stumble upon something incriminating. They say the request crosses a line between civil litigation and invasion of privacy, especially since they want real-time location data and personal communications with third parties who aren't even involved in the dispute. To them, it's a sign that Blake's case is weaker than she lets on, prompting her lawyers to dig desperately for a smoking gun. Industry insiders are split. Some argue that if Justin truly orchestrated a smear campaign, a thorough paper or digital trail might exist. Others insist it's a classic intimidation tactic, overloading the opponent with broad subpoenas to push them into a settlement. Either way, the legal stakes have never been higher for both sides. Little did anyone know, though, that the biggest revelations were brewing in the form of leaked texts. Before diving into the actual leaked messages, there's the elephant in the room. Was Blake Lively really flirting with Justin Baldoni? Whispers about her playful banter have been making the rounds, suggesting that her interactions with Justin went beyond professional boundaries. Some claim they exchanged flirty jokes on set, and a few unverified reports say she'd text him at odd hours with winking emojis and inside jokes. Just when you thought things couldn't get more chaotic, Justin Baldoni's team released some alleged texts with Blake and Ryan that has popped up online, screenshots of phone conversations, timestamps, and heartfelt words all laid bare for the public. The contents are surprisingly candid. In February 2023, Blake expresses gratitude for Justin's emotional support, admitting she felt 1,000 pounds lighter after confiding in him. She mentions being postpartum and wrestling with body image, referencing how Justin's friendship made her feel more confident. In another exchange, things turn flirty, at least on the surface. Blake describes her love language as spicy and playfully bold, clarifying it's never with teeth. She jokes about being a ball buster in a way that seems more comedic than sensual, but critics point to it as evidence of crossed lines. Justin's replies are generally supportive, praising her wit and her input on creative projects. Some fans read that as purely professional. Others interpret it as an emotional closeness that goes beyond typical director-actor collaboration. Ryan Reynolds' text entries are equally intriguing. He thanks Justin for being supportive of Blake, praises his stand-up character, and suggests they all get together. His words radiate the witty, laid-back persona he's known for, with no sign of jealousy or suspicion. These brief messages from Ryan add a twist. If he sensed anything inappropriate between Blake and Justin, it's not evident here. Public reception to these leaks has been explosive. On social media, you'll find everything from heartfelt defenses of Blake's vulnerability to accusations that she used her charm to manipulate Justin. One group insists the texts prove a genuine friendship and creative synergy. Another believes they confirm a scandal in plain sight. Here are some other things that happened in relation to this case this week. In a world where connections can make or break a career, it was only a matter of time before top-tier Hollywood insiders spoke up. Ari Emanuel, the CEO of William Morris Endeavor, WME, made headlines when he openly sided with Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, describing them as really incredible people with unblemished reputations in the industry. He blasted Justin Baldoni and his alleged tactics, going so far as to say the situation was effed up. That statement alone sent shockwaves through Hollywood. It's rare for agency heads to publicly pick sides in a bitter legal dispute. Usually they remain neutral, or simply issue carefully worded press. Why did Emmanuel feel compelled to go on record? Some speculate it's a testament to Blake and Ryan's long-standing relationship with the agency and the philanthropic contributions they've made. Others see it as a strategic move to protect WME from backlash if damaging evidence does surface against Justin. Either way, it confirms that high-profile executives are watching this drama closely, weighing their own reputations against the potential fallout. Initially, this saga began over It Ends With Us, a highly anticipated adaptation of Colleen Hoover's popular novel. Blake was set to star, Justin to direct, and everyone expected a box office hit. So how did it morph into a lawsuit that reads like a Hollywood thriller? According to insiders, the friction emerged when Blake started voicing concerns about the on-set dynamic, some involving alleged harassment, others about creative differences. Justin's camp categorically denies these claims, insisting that all steps were taken to ensure a safe and respectful environment. But when a scathing New York Times article exposed the friction and implied that Blake felt cornered and unheard, public sentiment initially swung her way. Nobody wants to hear about questionable behavior or power plays on a film set. Justin responded by calling it a smear job, orchestrated by PR teams and lawyers who want to undermine his professional standing. Once lawyers got involved, everything escalated. Allegations of reputational sabotage emerged, and soon, Blake's $400 million lawsuit took aim at Justin and several unnamed associates. Next came the counter-accusations that Blake was using the suit as a ploy to distract from her own missteps, like poorly timed product launches and contradictory press statements. Then the text leaks dribbled out, fueling a media frenzy that overshadowed the original project altogether. Meanwhile, Colleen Hoover quietly distanced herself, scrubbing social media posts that tied her to either party, signaling she wants no part in the spectacle. What began as a creative collaboration descended into an all-out legal war, drawing in major agencies, top executives, and a legion of online commentators. Every new development hints at deeper layers of conflict, both personal and professional, that have overshadowed the film adaptation. For now, the narrative is still unfolding and everyone is picking sides. Fans, insiders, agencies, and the broader public. That's the nature of Hollywood. A world fueled by spectacle where today's hero can be tomorrow's villain at the drop of a tweet or the leak of a text message. As the court date edges closer, we can only brace for more twists in this legal and emotional roller coaster. Hit that subscribe button and share your thoughts and theories in the comments. With so many unanswered questions and so many layers to this ever-growing feud, the conversation is far from over. We'll keep you posted on every new development as Hollywood's most talked-about legal battle marches toward its day in court.